3 weeks from now, I will be harvesting my crops. Imagine where you will be, and it shall be so. Hold the line. Stay by my side. If you find yourself alone, riding through the green fields with the sun on your face, do not be troubled, for you are in Elysium, and you're already dead. What we do in life echoes in eternity. And what John Flickinger does on his channel nets me a whole ton of new subscribers. Thank you very much, John, for your shout out yesterday morning. I rocketed up to 320 subscribers. A whole bunch of people have now subscribed to my channel, fresh, which is awesome. Also, Silent Mike subscribed to me today. That is also awesome. We have the Movie Father 27, Granger Boy 1, TH3, Mackie D, Johnny D 1231, Led Zeppelin H, Lambent 212, Owen Neal, Monster Attack Japan, Benway 20. That's a Naked Lunch reference, isn't it? I bet it is. Waller DC, Tethard D, right? DJ6661 and Red Hot Chill 16. Those are the guys that have subscribed to me as of about 9:30. Wait a minute, let me refresh the screen real quick and see if I get any more. Sicilians are great liars. Best in the world. I'm Sicilian. My father was the world heavyweight champion of Sicilian liars. In growing up with him, I learned the pantomime. There are 17 things a guy can do when he lies to give himself away. Guy's got 17 pantomimes. Owen's got 20. Guy's got 17. If you know them, like you know your own face, they beat lie detectors all to hell. Now, what we got here is a little game of show and tell, and you don't want to show me nothing, but you're telling me everything. I know you know where they are, so tell me. Before oh, I'm terrible at this. Terrible. Before I do some damage you won't walk away from. Yeah, John was doing his Russell Crowe impersonations and his Christopher Walken impersonations, so I kind of threw it out there. I wanted to talk a little bit for this vacation vlog about favorite movie websites of mine. I mean, there's tons of them everywhere, but 3 really jump out at me. And a lot of them end up reporting, I mean, if you visit all 3 of them, they end up reporting on kind of a lot of the same things, which is casting, with decisions and announcements for sequels and reviews, interviews, just general, nonsense involving celebrities being stupid. But what's great about these 3 sites is they all sort of put their own little comic commentary on the news of the day. They don't just report it straight like the E! Channel or whatever, We just found out that Snooki has crashed her car into an Italian police officer while filming the latest season of Jersey Shore. This, of course, is very unfortunate. People in Italy are angry. Snooki is Snooki. They don't report it straight like that. They always put a comic spin on it. And even just regular casting announcements. Like recently, Donald Sutherland was the latest person to be added to the Hunger Games cast. And so, of course, the AV Club said, hopefully this will put a stop to casting announcements about the Hunger Games, because we're sick of them already. The AV Club is a site that I visit regularly, and it doesn't have just reviews and also news about film, television, music, whatever. They also have a lot of really terrific columns, regular features on film and other stuff. Some of my favorite items are commentary tracks of The Damned, where they listen to a commentary track and then rip it to shreds because the people who are on the commentary track are so pretentious and full of themselves. I watch this on purpose, which they look at a DVD for a movie that is probably bad, but hopefully maybe something will be good in it. There's a feature called My Year of Flops, in which a guy is basically just going through all kinds of box office and critical bombs to see if any of them are better than their reputations deserve. Scenic Route, which is a feature where they will look at a particular scene from a particular film and break it down, analyze it. Some of the ones they've done recently are from Network and Psycho and Road to Perdition. Some really good articles there. But my favorite one is the new called Canon, which has them basically looking at movies that have earned cult reputations years, after their release, and are examining what it is that makes this movie appealing to a certain group of people, and whether it's deserving or not. They're all really, really interesting articles on there. And they did a feature, they wrapped up a feature a couple of months ago, analyzing popular music trends every single year of the 90s. That was, of course, the big grunge year, but it didn't start with grunge, and it didn't really end up with grunge anyway. They went year by year. That's a fascinating string of articles, and I will include a link to that page where the articles can be found in the description below if you're interested in taking a look at that. I found it quite a fascinating read. They really go in depth and analyze a lot of the different groups that were popular then. Aside from the AV Club, there's Movie Line, which used to be a monthly publication, and this was just something that I read regularly, especially during the 90s and during the early part of last decade. But they shut down their actual magazine, a print magazine, and online only. But that's okay, because the online edition more than makes up for it. They've got all kinds of just current news. They do interviews, they do reviews, and they do the current news stories. But their commentary on it is oftentimes quite hilarious, as is the AV Club. And the other one I want to mention is JoeBlow.com. I'm sure you guys have heard of all of these sites, but these are the ones that I visit most frequently. Joe Blow, if you haven't visited, has a whole network of sites like Digital Dorm and Air Through the Head, and they have a social networking site for movie fans called Movie Fan Central. And again, their coverage is great. There are a couple sites that I used to visit frequently, like Chud.com and Ain't It Cool News, and I don't really visit them that much anymore because I kind of get my fill of news from those other three sites. Those are the ones that I visit most frequently. I wanted to thank the people who commented on my video yesterday. John, yes, the MTV Awards do tend to give too many awards for Twilight, but just think of it. After this year, there's only 2 more MTV Movie Awards left in which they'll be giving prizes to Twilight, and after that, we won't have to deal with Twilight anymore at the MTV Movie Awards, so thank goodness for that. And to Purple Book Fairy, yeah, I'm sure you're not alone in not liking There's Something About Mary, but, there's plenty of movies out there that a lot of people like that I don't. For example, sorry John, I gotta go rip on Michael Bay again, but The Rock. And one day I'm gonna make a video just about all the different little things I think are wrong with The Rock. And The Rock isn't even Michael Bay's worst movie. In fact, it's probably one of his better ones, which doesn't say a lot for my opinion of Mr. Bay. Sorry about that. One day he'll make a movie that I think is actually good. But yeah, sorry, I just can't give him much love, really can't. So again, thanks to you, John, and to Puckbond007, of course, who also gave me a shout out a little short while ago, put me over the 300 mark. Thanks for everybody who commented. Thanks to Silent Mike and all of my new subscribers. I will be visiting your channels at some point very soon. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a good one. And on Sunday, my review of X-Men First Class. Take it easy.